So before we begin in this video, spoiler alert, you can only use this within a Teams account. So if you don't have a team account or a premium plan that you've subscribed to, you would not be able to create more than one mode for your variables. So without any further ado, let's get started. So first thing first, these are the colors I'll be using. These three colors were used to create this design, which was a very quick design I just created. So I'm just going to give it some proximity. All right, so these are the three colors, and all I would need to do is very simple. Deselect, so click on the board, don't select anything. Go up here to local variables. So I'm going to click, and then you can either expand this or whatever you want to do. So I'm going to leave it simple as this. So click on create variable. Now what we want to do is we want to work on the colors for this. So we want to work on the color variable. So I'm going to go to color variable and I'm going to click color. Now you're going to see this color over here and then the color code. All right, you can create as many. So we have three different colors. Now we have the three colors, and at the top I have already typed in light. All right, so what you need to do now is to pick your colors and bring them kind of select the colors. All right, so you can do this either by still selecting this and then picking your colors. So I'm going to select the first one and I'm going to paste it in there, select the other one and I'll paste it in here. Now we have basic colors for this design that was for this stuff that was created. So I would just do something. I think there's something missing here. Let's give the color and see. Let's give it not white, something like black. Alright, so we'll just leave that aside. I'll get rid of that. Alright, so we have the colors. Now we'd have to define these colors. It's very easy. You're basically telling the variable that for this particular color or for this element, the background, you want to name this background. So we're going to name this. We'll start with this. So we're going to name it background. So we can type BG. You could just type background 1 because we're going to have multiple backgrounds. Then for the white, we can say it's for this white background. So we're going to title this main BG, main/BG. So whatever name you want to give it, you don't need to give it the same name I'm giving mine. Whatever name you want to give is fine. You're basically just defining what color you've created and what it's for. Now mind you, please create these colors for the different elements in your design. Now as you can see, I have different sections for my design, so I would want to create more colors. Being that you have just three colors doesn't mean you would just have three variables. All right, so you're going to have to create more list for the color section. So we have these three. The first one is color. I want that one to be for text. So I see this color is same with this. All right, so I'm going to name that text. Press enter, and then we'd have to create more. So we've created for background 1, which is this background. We've created for main background, which is this. All right, but we've not created for this button. So I'm going to click to choose create another variable. In fact, I'm going to create multiple. Let's create 3 more. I'm going to pick the first one, copy that color, come to this one and paste it. And for this one, we're going to title it button. So that's going to be for this button. Press enter, and that's all you have to do. The next one here, I'm going to title it, it's going to be white, so I'm going to put button color. So I'm going to put the button text. So I put a hyphen, button, and then text. Press enter, and so we've done for this button, we've done for this text as well. So these two will take up text. All right, so now inside here we have some other elements. So we have white, which is the white here. We're going to title this background text. So whatever you can remember, I'm just giving this name so that I can remember what I used them or what I created them for. All right, so I'm going to create another color All right, it keeps expanding, and this time it's going to be for this button. So I'm going to title it button 2. All right, and then the text on it is going to still take up this text that is here, but to be on the safe side, let's create another one, and we're going to title this B2, which is button 2 hyphen text. Right, so we have that, and then we have this other one. We're going to also title it B2 text white. All right, and that's it. All right, so we're done with this. This is B2 text for this, so I'm going to copy this and this color and paste it in here. Button 2 is this white button. The first button is here. Background text is white. Button text is white as well, and button text is white for the outline. All right, so that's it, guys. Let us see how this transforms when we create the mode 2. So this is for mode 1, and all we need to do now is assign these colors. So I would have to assign the colors. I'm going to pick this one. Remember what we gave it. I'm going to come here now, click on it, and you would see background 1 button. So click on button. I've chosen that. The white is already here, so I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to choose button text. All right, this one and this one, I'm going to just choose text. But if you're doing them in yours, you can give them different variables. So the icon, the menu icon, can have its own color. All right, you can give it its own color. So I'm going to put text. That's going to be the name. The main background would be main background. So I'm going to choose main background. All right, this one is going to be text as well, so make that text. All right, select this now. The background of this is going to be background 1, I think. Yeah, background 1. It's supposed to be background 2, but it's background 1 I used. And for this guy, the top guys here, I'm going to name them background text. So you can see the white here, background text. All right, and these guys, I'm going to make the white, that's this white, not the other one. I'm going to make this white button, where is it, button 2, and the text on it is going to be B2 text. All right, that's button 2 text. For this one, I'm going to make here this color here, I'm going to make it button 2 text white, and then over here at the stroke, I'm going to choose where's the button 2. All right, so that is done. Let's select it and see if we have all of them covered. So we have all of them covered. Beautiful. And now it's time to create mode 2. So click on it to add mode 2, and then we can now invert the colors. Now this is for text, so obviously text would now be white. All right, paste the white color there. Background, this is background 2, which is this background here. And the background, let's do the main background first. The main background, I'm going to use that dark blue, so I'm going to put it here as the main background. So what color would work with this black background? So I'm going to go for a color like, so this is background 2, so I'm going to go for something more lighter. So just go up a bit on your color wheel, or use whatever color you're using. I'll just change this and type 2 so that I will not forget what I'm doing. Main background, this is dark mode. Text on it would be white. All right, and then we have the next one, which is the button. So this button is the one that would be on background 1, which is this. So I'm going to change that because it's going to be black now. I'm going to change that to white, and this white is button text. So the button text is going to be yeah, black, this dark shade of the blue. So button text, background text, which is this background text. The color is this, so I'm still going to maintain the white. All right, so I'm going to still maintain the white, and you know what, I'm going to maintain background text. I'm going to give it the dark one. Let's make this more lighter in shade, something around here. All right, not really the best color, but I'll put it around here. All right, so we've done for button text, we've done for, I think we've done, yeah, button text. This button text, button would be white, and then button text would be black, background text would be black. Button 2, which is these buttons on the, because they're going to be on this background, so we would have to make them the dark, yeah, dark. And then button 2 text, which is this one, since it's black, the text will be white, obviously. Or we can, yeah, let it be black. Background 2 is this, and then the color on it will be black, button, and then text white. Yes, that's fine. And then button 2 text, which is white, would be black. Let's make that black. Yeah, and let's see. So text, background, main background, white, dark, button, first button, second button, text. All right, background text on the second one, which is this one, dark, button, dark, background 2 text, so button is dark, white, background text white. On light mode, background text, which is this white, would be white on light mode, but on dark mode it will be black. So let's change this now to dark mode. All right, and we're actually done. So I'll just close this. You can close it. All right, and then select this. Now you're going to see this nudge here, or this button. You can click on it and you have your collections. All right, you can leave it on auto, or you can choose dark. All right, so this is dark. You could duplicate it. If I click on it, I can have light. All right, and dark. Come back and choose light. Now you can edit this, and I really like the dark mode, looks really cool. You can edit this by going back to local variables, and you can edit whatever you want to edit. So if we wanted to edit the background 2 of this, we can edit it to another color. You can see like the yellow, in whatever you edit it to affect it as well. So that's how you can go about creating the color variable in Figma, and I hope that you've gotten some insight from this. You can use the same method to create for the other variables, like we have if I click on create, we have for numbers, we have for text, we have for boolean. So you can use this to create for all of them the same pattern. In the next video I would be covering for number. I really want to keep this video short, and I hope this helps you create something really cool. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.